As long as I have more than 15 seconds to take my turn.
There you go. All right. So last time when we played, you guys had entered the throne room and met Queen Arisi Kalanoth, who attempted to get you to attack a group she called Black or Earth and kill their leader, Thurl Maraska, and bring back his head and his weapon named Iron Fang. Um, it appeared, at least for a time, that you were going to fulfill this task for her. However, Theron recognized her from his past and refused to take a deal unless she agreed to release the captive wood elf who was unconscious next to the throne. She refused, and a fight ensued, which you have progressed through most of it. You killed her bard, who had bothered you with a silence spell the entire fight. You also managed to kill three air elemental Myrmidons who were doing lots of damage. Dundus killed a sleepy guy. And then another one fell down the stairs. Another one fell down the stairs and broke his neck. The queen is still up. There is also
cheese at the other ones.
yeah. There's also an invisible guy who keeps appearing and attacking. And Talia Rexu, the adventuring Tabaxi ranger that you had rescued earlier, has also joined the fight on your side and helped you to take down Wind Harrow. So we are at the top of the initiative.
Remind me what the gray circle's for?
That is a storm sphere that has been blowing around the area the entire time. And as you might recall, if you end your turn in the sphere, you have to make a strength saving throw. If you succeed, you take no damage. If you fail, the winds bludgeon you. And so that's what that is.
Okay.
The initiative order is, just as a reminder, Erkin, Maxon, bad guy, Talia, bad guy, Romulus, the sleepy guys, Dundus, Theron, Grimgar.
Cool.
And so, Erkin, it is your turn.
I'm on some stairs.
Yep.
No health.
Also, something I messed up for most of the time last time, the storm sphere is also makes it difficult terrain because the wind is blowing so hard. So half speed while you're in the sphere. I messed that up a lot last time. I messed up a bunch of stuff last time. We won't talk about it.
Moving on.
There was something like 7 different mistakes I found later, so it's fine.
Okay.
As long as it benefited us, it's all good.
Most of them did.
Where's the queen? Where's the queen?
She is this light one up here, but Erkin, the last time you saw her, she was behind this cage. With you leaving the room and all, and then the timing of her backing off, you don't know where she went. She was behind this cage last you knew.
Alright, let's avoid the giant sphere of thing.
Uh-huh.
Go left. I got 45 movement.
That's 20.
Keep going past the wizard. The wizard's not fighting anyone, right?
Nope.
30.
What's up? Keep going.
Hey, smack his butt.
40.
And one more.
45. Okay, you have your action and your bonus left.
Is there anyone to attack?
You haven't seen anybody.
What happened to that the horn thing we were looking for?
It's still up here. It's up in the air on a carve out in the wall.
Is that the genie's thing?
You don't know.
Is it
There's
like-
a horn though.
Is it reachable?
You could climb up there, yeah.
I could also fly up there. And yeah, shit, why not? Let's take an action to do this.
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to activate my boots of inconsistent idiosyncrasies.
Oh, I don't remember. What did you get this time?
I can spend all my charges to fly.
Oh, yeah, you get it once. Okay. Bonus action. Expend all 4 charges to gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour.
Okay, so it's a bonus action.
That's pretty sweet.
All right, let's activate the boots and then use my action to move towards the horn.
Sweet. Yeah, you can fly right up to that horn. You are at the horn, but your turn is over. Let's see. 1 hour, you say. Okay. Cool. It's Maxon's turn. So Rob, you're just outside. You're just outside the storm thing here. You don't know where the invisible guy is, and you know that the queen went behind this curtain someplace.
Okay. So you said the storm is difficult terrain.
It's difficult terrain, yes. And also, if you end your turn in there, you have to make a strength saving throw, and if you fail, you take bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It is. I'll tell you how much damage it is too, so that you can kind of, because you'd be able to gauge how dangerous it is. 2d6 bludgeoning damage if you fail, which is an average of 7 damage.
Is that circle stationary or can it move?
It is stationary. But you have seen lightning fly out of it now and then.
Okay, I want to step back towards where Theron is.
Uh-huh. 10 feet. Thank you, Kristen.
Trying to think if I could do something about that curtain. Nope.
You know she's back there.
Cause that storm
Okay.
thing is kind of in between me and that, so
Yeah, let me see how the storm will affect arrows.
yeah, I think that's the only thing factoring in. Stop possibly
Yeah,
trying to.
I don't think they can go through it.
It doesn't mention it. Not this
What's it?
spell. Storm
spell is it?
Sphere.
Who's that gray T right there?
It's Talia Rexu, the Tabaxi.
That's right.
I would say, if you wanted to try to shoot arrows at her, I'll let you do it. But she's going to get +5 to her AC, and you are at disadvantage. So she's going to get the benefit of half cover. Because my assumption is that the wind is blowing the curtain, that you can get glimpses at her and take a difficult shot. So you'd have disadvantage because of that, and then she would have half cover, so she'd get +5 to her AC.
That's fair.
I'll try it. Well, my first roll was a 4.
Yeah, so that's a 14, so that's a miss.
My second roll was also a 4.
Well, the good news is both rolls were for the first attack, because you were at disadvantage. So you can do your second attack now.
Okay. I got an 11.
Okay,
Plus 10.
and the second one?
12. Plus 10.
Okay, so you got a 21. A 21 is a hit.
Even with +5 to AC.
Yep.
Sweet.
Wow.
A 6. A 2. +5. 13.
Okay. 13 damage. All right. That's it, right?
Yeah, I just want to get away from that storm a little bit too.
Yeah. Okay.
All set.
Okay. This guy appears next to Dundas. What do I do with his paper? There we go. Okay. Makes 2 attacks against you. First one's an 8.
Nope.
Second one is a 20.
Fuck that. I want to block it.
Let's see here. 14 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Help. Ow.
That's his turn. Talia. Arkin flew up there. Grimgar went around the corner. She's gonna try to find the invisible guy. Let me look at her card. Perception. Alright, so she doesn't have anything that's gonna let her detect this guy for free. Alright. Alright, so her perception check, she got a 17. Alright. She's figured out where he is in general. So she's gonna back up to here and try to shoot him with an arrow. She's shooting toward Dundas.
My eyes get really big.
Yeah, you think she's shooting at you. So she has disadvantage because he's invisible. I got a 22 on the roll, though, so that's a hit.
Did you roll twice?
Yep. I rolled
Wow.
2 14s.
Wow. Good job.
It's fucking lucky is what that is. Let's see, it's a D8 plus 4. 7 damage.
Ouch.
So Dundas, you see her step out of the storm, draw an arrow, and it looks like she's shooting at you. And when she fires it, it's headed right for your chest, and you like hold up your hands like, "Oh no!" And it just stops in the air, and you hear a thunk. And then the arrow comes back out and just falls to the ground and clatters. But you can tell that the creature has been hit. And actually, it's resistant. Her attack is non-magical, so it only took 3 damage. Okay, so that's her turn. Okay. The queen holds her spear in her right hand and begins weaving some signs with her left hand. As she swings her spear down toward the ground, a bolt of lightning originating from the storm sphere blasts out at Dundas. And because you are in the sphere, it's an advantage on the ranged spell attack against you.
Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
rolled a 19, and that's going to be plus her the 25, so you get hit.
Alright, I'm down.
Yeah. The damage on that would be 9, 10, 12 lightning
Yep.
damage. So you are down. That's her bonus action. Then, with her action, she's going to cast... Oh, let's see, hold on. She's going to march forward. And then she's going to cast Chain Lightning on Dundas's body. A bolt of lightning arcs from her spear and blasts Dundas's body. You take 1 death fail.
This bitch.
The bolt of lightning then arcs from Dundas's body, and 3 bolts fly out from him. 1 toward Talia, 1 toward Romulus, and 1 toward Grimgar. All 3 of you need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, dexterity.
Talia rolled high. She
So
got
I
a
got
21.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, you fail.
17.
17 is enough.
Phew.
Alright.
Wow.
So, Romulus and Talia are going to take half. Dundas, what's your max? 45? Okay. Romulus and Talia are going to take half. Grimgar is going to take full. Dundas is going to take full, and if the damage equals or exceeds his maximum hit points, he is dead.
Don't do it.
It's 10d8.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
Say that one more time.
Okay, the first 4 d8s. I rolled high. 15, 17, 23.
Ouch.
If this is a 22, Dundas is dead. $17.
Oh my God.
So 40 total?
So 40 to Grimgar and 20 to Talia and Romulus,
Fucking ouch.
which is more than half of her hit points.
We gotta kill this bitch.
Okay, and she had used, I think, 10 feet. Yes. So that's 10, 15, and she's gonna hop down. And she goes down the stairs.
Can I take an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Fucking
Your dice sounded really large.
weapon. It's
It wasn't his die.
16.
Ew.
It's this cube-shaped penis.
16 is a hit.
Ooh. So that's 12. And am I allowed to use my divine smite on a reaction?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna
An opportunity
use-
attack means that you're allowed to take an attack, and Divine Smite is when you take an attack.
Okay. And so using a level 2 spell. So I'm gonna take 3d8, an extra 3d8. D8s. 28 damage.
All right. As you slash her, she was going to hop down the stairs, and she kind of stumbles and half falls into the stairs. And when that happens, she loses concentration, and the storm cloud dissipates and is no more.
Nice.
And now it is your turn.
Oh yeah, all right. That wasn't my turn. I will. See. Whose turn's after mine? What was the rest of the order?
The drunk guys, then Dundas, then Theron, then Grimgar.
All right. I am going to. Let me just make sure I still have this. Where is it? Yeah, I'm gonna stabilize Dundas with a healer's kit, bringing him back to 0 hit points. Well, I mean, just stabilize him so he doesn't have to do death throws anymore. And then
You have to roll for it. You have to do a medicine check, and I think it's 10 or higher. I can't remember if it's higher than 10 or it's 10 or higher, but I'll just give it to you if it's a 10 on a medicine check, and that is your action.
No, for a healer's kit, I don't have to do that.
Right. Okay, you're right.
So he's just stabilized at 0.
So I don't have to do death saving throws now?
Right.
because of that?
You're saved. You just don't have any hit points right now.
Yeah, I can't remember if you're supposed to be proficient with that or not, but
Interesting.
it's okay. It's
I
fine.
mean, it doesn't say I have to be.
So what exactly did you do to me? Explain.
I just stopped the bleeding, but I didn't
Oh.
wake you up.
Good job. You got that quick clap. Nice.
Because it says as an action, you can expend one use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom
Oh,
save.
I see. Okay, how many
So-
uses does it have?
Well, let's see. I think it just has. Well, it can't. Yeah, well, shit. How many does it have left? I've used some. I know that, but it doesn't actually fucking say. Like it doesn't give me a little checkbox. I guess
It
I
has
have to
10
keep track
uses.
of it. Right.
I don't know that you've ever actually used it.
No, I've definitely used it.
Okay.
I've
I don't-
used it at least 3 or 4 times.
Okay, so just put a note on it that says 6 of 10 uses left or something, or 4 of 10 uses used. I don't know.
Okay.
Something along the lines of that.
Okay.
Cool, man. Thanks.
And that. Oh wait, I do have. Does that count as my action then, Joe? Doing that?
That is your action.
Okay, I'm done then.
Okay. None of the drunk guys moves at all. Dundas, you don't do anything. You are unconscious but alive.
Okay.
There's nothing for you to do.
I inhale and then exhale.
Good job. I use my action to breathe. Theron.
I probably will just use all of my movement to head toward Vivael in my action movement. That's about 60.
It was 50. Now what? Well, you don't really have anything, do you?
I can't really do anything else.
Either of you say anything on your turns?
Sure. Vivael, are you okay? As I get to the cage. Obviously, she's like passed out, so I guess she probably wouldn't say anything.
Grimgar.
I'm gonna run east till I can see. I see Dundas is down, and then I'm gonna use preserve life, and I'll heal him 15, and I'm gonna give myself 15 hit points too.
$15, eh?
Yep.
Thanks.
I had 1 hit point left after she hit me, by the way. So I'm healing myself a bit too.
Nice.
And so that's my action. Don't think I really want to do much on my bonus action. I'm gonna
I just
say
realized that I only rolled 8d8
how many should you roll?
with 10.
Oh, no way.
I'm not gonna do it. It's because too much has happened since I did. But
my God,
let's
I
just
would've
find
died.
out what it would have been if I hadn't fucked up.
I'd be dead.
No,
Yeah,
well,
probably.
you'd be down. You would have been down, but Dundas would
I've
not
been
have died.
down.
I only rolled 3.
And it was what, 40?
It would have been 43. 45 to kill you. So Grimgar would have gone down, but Dundas still wouldn't have died.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I still barely would have been up.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I shouldn't have fucked that up, but I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it and say that Grimgar's down. Why don't we, Romulus, why don't you take 1 more damage, though? And I'll give 1 more to Talia, too. Because since you would have halved it, you would have only taken 1 more. Oh, man. I can't believe I fucked that up. We just started. I fucked it again.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say the average damage on 10d8 should be 45 as the average. Anyway, sorry. Were you doing anything else, Grimgar?
I'm going to say to Ramus, should we go after her or wait?
I'm not healthy enough to chase.
And
I can chase.
But I took a decent chunk out of her when she ran by.
all right. I will move over next to Romulus. I guess.
Urkin, your turn.
Okay,
let's Indiana Jones this horn thing.
You got like a bag of sand in your hand.
What do I do? I don't just travel with bags of sand. Yeah. All right, let's
You roll from
slowly.
now on, though.
Yeah, if I live, let's pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up.
All right. Let's put it away.
I think it's actually
Okay.
really big.
Is it? Is it like a big old horn?
Let me see. Where's that page? Alright, my pages are mixed up. I gotta go to the Word document. It's a great spiraling horn. That's all it says. I'm gonna assume it's like a 3-foot horn.
Oh, 2 hands.
Yep, and heavy.
Okay. You want to pick it up, turn around as I'm flying. And was anyone fighting anyone?
How much are you carrying? What's your carry weight?
My carry weight from my equipment is 91 pounds.
What's your strength?
My strength is 8.
Alright, so your max carry is 120 pounds. Alright, you're fine. I would say this horn is around 20 pounds. So that would put you at a little over 100, and you can carry 120, so you're fine. Or 110, when you can carry 120. So you've still got about 9 pounds left you could carry and still fly. Because when you exceed your carry weight, I don't think you can move.
No.
Anyway, okay, you fly up into the air, and then what?
Observe the room.
Romulus has... Well, Romulus and Grimgar have tag team kept Dundas alive. Theron is talking to the unconscious elf. Maxon is reloading his arrow gun.
Preparing to chase.
Preparing to chase. Talia's doing the same.
He's in his ninja running form. Ready to
All right,
go.
He's like Naruto.
Let's
Naruto
fly
run
down
form.
to Theron. And what the hell? I activated Alexa somehow by saying that.
She knows.
She's saying a lot of stuff about Dutch people.
Theron's her middle name.
Wow, she's still going. Okay, let's ask him how does she look? Can she be revived or woken up or something?
What should I roll for that, Joseph?
Medicine.
I got 14.
She's alive but unconscious. You think she might have been drugged?
Zip.
She's alive, but I think she's been drugged, Erkin.
Can we open up the cage at all?
What's the cage look like?
There's a lock on it.
There's
a lock on it.
Well, I just so happen to have an action, perhaps, to try to unlock it with some thieves' tools.
Yeah, do that.
Let's try to do that. So 17.
What do you do with the horn while you're doing this?
I set it next to Theron.
Okay. You pop the lock.
Pop the lock.
Yes.
Snap.
I'll drop it.
Now I'm gonna drop it and try to open it if I can.
Yep, it opens.
Swing. Okay. Let me know when she wakes up. See ya.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm probably done. I don't know. I gotta pick up the horn again.
You've got 25 feet of movement left, but you would not be able to pick up the horn this turn.
Let's just stay by the horn then.
Okay. All right. Very eventful turn. Maxon.
I want to start moving towards the stairs.
Which stairs?
The ones closer to me.
Okay. Okay, it's 20 feet.
And I'm going to tell everybody that I will go and see where she goes.
Okay. You gonna jump down?
Sure,
We
if
can
it's quicker.
Make an acrobatics check. It is quicker.
I don't want to break my ankles, damn it.
You're so athletic.
18 total.
See?
You're an
Okay.
acrobat.
You are fine.
How'd I get over there? Oh. I jumped that far.
Okay. You end your move right there, and she is right there.
I see her.
man.
You attack?
Is that all of his movement, or?
No, I don't think it is.
I keep
can
muting
still-
myself by accident, but good news is I'm done eating.
I can still
You
attack.
still have your action left. You've used all your movement.
I want to do a shot. I want to take a shot at her. Oh god. That dice went flying. One second, sorry. Landed on 13. 13 plus 10.
That's a hit.
A 4.
13 times 10.
Yeah, times 10, yep. 4, a 3, a 5. 12.
Okay. When the arrow strikes her, she falls to her knees and looks at you with this look of hate, and then her eyes turn red, and she screams. And she disappears in a puff of smoke, her spear and everything else she was wearing falling to the ground.
Whoa.
Wow, and you're the only one that saw it.
I am
No one's
going
ever
to
gonna believe this.
leave her on the screen so that you know where she died.
Looks like you
Just because
go
we
catch up on it.
we lose bodies all the time, and I
What was
realize
that?
that's annoying. All right, that was Maxon's turn. That wasn't me. I don't know who it was.
Oh. Guessing it was Jack.
Fuck you.
Grimgar, make a strength saving throw at disadvantage.
Do I get +2 from Romulus?
Yeah.
Okay. That's terrible. Anyway, 5, 6, 7, 9.
Alright.
And 9's lower.
Okay. He rolled a 19 to push you down the stairs.
Son of a
So
bitch.
he appears next to you, and then ah! He pushes you down the stairs. And you take 2 bludgeoning damage.
God damn it.
Do I get a opportunity attack on him?
At disadvantage, sure.
Sweet. 26.
Okay, you hit.
13.
You're taking with hand to tear.
Yeah.
Alright, he takes that damage. Romulus, you end up at the bottom of the stairs. There's a pile of shit there next to it. And by
Grimgar,
shit,
you mean?
I mean, yeah, Grimgar. And by shit, I mean just stuff. There's just a pile of stuff.
Sweet stuff.
I don't know, you're like upside down on the ground.
How do I know the stuff's there then?
Because you're not blind.
So I wasn't blinded by that attack. Okay.
No.
Just to be clear.
Talia rushes over and tries to find the invisible guy again. Holy shit! I'm rolling really
got
well
him?
on her fucking perception checks. Well, no, she... hold on. I got a... What's her perception? I got a 16 with disadvantage on her perception check. His stealth... 10 plus... 4, so 14. So she knows where he is again. So she pulls another arrow and shoots. 20. She should not even be able to find him, let alone... Oh, wait. Disadvantage, I gotta roll again. 17. Does 17 hit? Yes, so she did hit him. She shouldn't even be able to find him, let alone fucking hit him. This is ridiculous. D8 plus 4. 7. He takes half of that, so he takes 3. He shot over here. Or she shot over here, you guys, okay?
Okay.
And you see the arrow stick in something again, and then clatter to the floor. That is her turn. Romulus.
Woohoo! I'm going to. Let me make sure I got one first. Drink a healing potion.
Okay.
I lick my lips as you take your potion.
What are healing potions made out of?
Honey and Coke.
Okay.
I'm gonna make some myself.
Cocaine?
Cocaine.
Honey and cocaine.
Jack,
Healing properties.
Jack, for your reference in the future, when you use lay on hands, it's always a good idea to keep 2 or 3 points in reserve, because they can use to bring people at 0 hit points back to life if you just give them 1. Just boop.
Yeah.
Boop.
Like, not just stabilize them, but actually bring them back into the fight.
Right.
You could have booped us this whole time.
Well, he was at 0.
Yeah.
He used all of it already. But like, if you were going to use it in a big chunk, use like 27, and keep the other 3 on reserve to bring people back to life.
Right. Assuming I like everybody else.
Right, or just use it all on yourself before you even get hurt.
Either way, it's your choice.
Okay. And I think I'll just step in front of. Wait, where did you say that she shot at the invisible dude?
She shot over here, and also remember that drinking a potion is a bonus action.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Ew.
As I said, it's your free object interaction to toss one to somebody, bonus action to drink it, action to feed it to somebody else.
Right. I. What I want to do here. I'm going to do Channel Divinity and do Sacred Weapon on the right-handed tier.
Okay, so just so you understand how the invisibility stuff works, if you know generally where a creature is, you can make an attack at disadvantage.
Oh.
At the area to try to hit him. And you saw her stick him with an arrow.
Okay.
That's what she's been doing. So she can't see him, but she's been using her cat senses to get an idea of where he is, and he hasn't been quiet enough to hide from her.
Okay.
So she's been rolling perception checks with disadvantage, and then he's been rolling stealth checks with advantage, and she's beaten him twice despite that. And then she made her attack at disadvantage because she can't actually see him, and she still hit him each time. That's what I'm saying about how lucky she's been.
Right. All right. I still think I'm going to do my Channel Divinity.
Okay. All right. So that's your turn, right?
Yeah.
The drunk guys do nothing. Dundas.
Yep. I'm gonna try to. So even if I use like, 'cause I can see where she shot as well.
Yep.
So I could use any type of like I could even try a spell in that general area or no?
An AOE would not require you to be able to see him. Like if he's got to make a saving throw, well, okay, let me. If you cast a spell that affects an area, your ability to see him is irrelevant, right? It's like if you can't see somebody and you throw a grenade at him, doesn't really matter if you could see him or not.
Right, but
Okay.
how about something more specific?
If you do something that has an attack roll, whether it's a spell or a weapon, you have disadvantage.
Hmm.
So I think you have Hunger of Hadar. I think that's an AOE.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What else do you
Okay.
have? Let me see.
Well, what I was originally thinking was to dispel magic, but do I actually have to see that person, or just?
Well,
am
no,
I
not for
shooting
dispel
them back?
magic. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. That's all it says.
So I can't see her though, so I can't really choose her, right? That's what
You
I'm
know,
wondering.
it's there.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here with it.
Sure. Okay, so you're just casting it?
Yeah, I'm just casting it in that general area where I saw the arrow stop and drop.
You don't have to target an area. You are specifically just targeting the invisible creature. That's good enough. Because
Gotcha.
the spell magic is meant like, you go in a room
Mm-hmm.
with magical poison gas, and you cast dispel magic, on the gas, and it just
Right.
dispels it. Like
Oh.
its purpose is to even dispel things you don't really know what it is.
Got it.
Okay, so what dispel magic does is any spell of 3rd level or lower ends. Okay?
Yep.
This is an elemental, and he's invisible because he's made out of air, not because of a spell, so this does nothing.
Okay. Good to know.
That's how you learn.
Moving on.
He is invisible because he stops moving or he continues moving, but he's not brushing up against anything, so you just can't see him. Unlike the Myrmidons, who were made out of swirling air that you could see because it's got like shit in it.
Okay. Yeah, well. So I cast it, and then all of a sudden, nothing.
Okay, so when it doesn't work, make an Arcana check. Or wait, hold on. You know elementals though. Shit. What would it be? You know elementals. Let's do Arcana with advantage. That's good enough.
Okay. So, alright, first roll here. 19.
Okay. Well, that's going to be good enough. This
Yeah.
creature is called an invisible stalker.
Hmm.
So you know that it's an air elemental. When you realize that it wasn't a spell, that the creature itself just is invisible.
Gotcha. Okay.
The only other things I guess that you would know would be, oh shit, it's got stealth plus 10. I haven't been rolling that. Well, whoops. Maybe Talia shouldn't be able to find him. He's got resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks, and he is immune to poison.
Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker. Okay.
Theron.
What? Based on her situation, do I think a healing potion would help her?
What did you get on your medicine check? 14?
14, yeah.
You don't think that she's unconscious because she went down to 0 hit points. You
Okay.
think that she's been drugged and she's basically asleep. Healing potion just returns health to you. It doesn't wake you up.
Okay, guess I'll take her out of the cage.
Why don't you make another medicine check?
Okay. I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. You think that healing potion would work great.
Well, now I don't.
Alright, so you take her out of the cage?
Yeah, I'll just carry her from now on.
Okay.
Would my speed halved or something like that?
Yes. And what's your strength? Yeah, you're fine.
0.
I think.
Well, plus 0.
How much weight are you carrying?
67.5 pounds.
I'm gonna have to look up the weight rules at some point. I'll say you're at half speed.
Okay.
I don't know. Grimgar, do you go
Well,
anywhere with her?
Yeah, I'll move toward the stairs. Well, actually, I don't want to go. Wait, is the invisible guy still alive?
Make a perception check. You haven't been looking behind you, so you don't know
21.
what's been going on.
Let's see.
Yeah, they've been shooting like over here.
Okay, that's what I was just thinking. I'd probably have heard it or something. I guess we'll go the way that I came from. Well, no, go around the chair there to the west. Yeah,
Okay, that's how far you get.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Grimgar. You are laying at
I
the bottom
see.
of the
Yeah,
stairs
I'm
next to
seeing
the
where I
pile
am.
of stuff.
I'm prone now.
Yep.
Okay, I will get up.
Uh-huh.
and I see the stuff,
Uh-huh.
and it looks oddly familiar to me. So I take a step over there. I see Max, and I see. Oh, sorry.
Once you stand up and look at it, you will definitely identify the spear as what the queen had.
Okay, I want to walk over and pick it up.
Okay,
I see Max. I
there's-
say, Max, what happened?
I say I killed the demon. She let out a horrible scream.
you guys would have all heard.
I don't know how you guys didn't hear it.
You guys
Oh, you
would
did
have.
hear it.
You guys
Okay.
would
Well,
have
I
all
heard the
it.
scream, but I didn't know exactly what happened.
I was trying to get across how loud it was. It was very loud.
This was quite loud.
You think that maybe everyone in the city heard it.
I see. So that's what that scream was. And I assume my 6 seconds are about up. I want to pick up the spear, and then I'll run back upstairs.
Find your skeepers, am I right?
What was that?
Find your skeepers, right?
Well, I don't know. I was just take it with me.
Came down, snatched it, and ran back upstairs.
I got pushed down the stairs. It's not like I came down here voluntarily.
All right, you've
Um,
got 20 feet of movement left, and then your turn is done. You used your action to get that far.
What? My
You
action too to get there?
you were laying down, so it took you 20 feet of movement to get up. You walked over 5 feet, picked it up, and then walked back. You would have been 5 feet up the stairs at the end of your turn.
Fine.
So you have instead used another 15 to get to the top of the stairs.
So I still have my bonus action.
You've got 20 feet and a bonus action left.
All right. Then I will move over by the tabaxi in front of Dundas, because I know that asshole that pushed me down the stairs is up here. And that's gonna be it, I think. I'm not gonna use a bonus action for anything.
All right. Erkin.
What does the floor look like? What's all that stuff laying on the floor?
That is a map carved into the floor.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He said that a couple times.
Yep.
I think I asked it first.
And that was after he explained it the first.
Yeah, that was even after he already had explained it. Because I had
want
forgot.
Something I can throw over the area to try to find the invisible guy. What about the curtains? How attached are those?
Pretty well attached. They were made by dwarves.
All right, let's go up and cut them. One of them. Let's
Okay.
go to my left or north up there. Cut that curtain.
Okay.
Like a stab or
With what are you cutting it with?
Short sword.
Okay. Make a straight dexterity check.
A 12.
Okay, I'm looking up whether a short sword has a bladed edge or not. Because a short sword is a piercing weapon, so I'm not sure. I think it does. It is, yeah.
It is piercing. Yeah, I thought it wasn't. Shit.
But I do believe that it would have a bladed edge.
Me too.
So, that's good enough. It was an easy check. I was really just making you roll while I looked it up. All right, the curtain falls over and floats to the ground.
Can I pick it up and fly around with it?
Uh, aren't you?
Please?
You're not carrying the horn?
Actually, I forgot about it. I would say it's just sitting there.
Okay, so it's sitting on the floor. All right. Where do you fly?
East towards the other people because I saw them fighting an invisible thing. I'm trying to get the thing on the invisible guy.
Okay. Just flying east. Okay, so as you fly east, dragging a curtain behind you, you see and feel it hit something right here.
Oh shit.
Cool. I probably can't do anything else.
You just stop with it, kind of like over the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Maxon, you're at the bottom of the stairs. What do you do?
I want to go back upstairs.
Grimgar came down, jacked the spear, and then ran back up. All right.
Maybe it was some magic spear or some shit. I don't want it just lying around.
Go back upstairs and tell everyone that I slayed the demon.
Okay. It took you 20 feet to get here. You tell everybody that you slayed the demon.
Queen.
Don't know what that means.
The queen. I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess.
Good job.
Good
Oh,
job.
thank you. That was
Thank
a
God you
for
did
a
it.
response, but
I heard the scream and the
Jesus
scream.
Christ.
Ah!
You're the
well,
queens
have
of
you
my
know
house.
that I will have you know that I will have you know that that scream was not me screaming.
Is that the kind of scream she made, Joe?
No, it was way worse than that. You see Erkin is carrying a curtain and there's a lump under it right here.
Mm.
Okay, did your turn over?
Yeah, now it is.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, the lump suddenly darts out from under the curtain and you can't see it anymore. And it appears in front of Theron, making 2 attacks on him, both of which are going to be hits. How did I lose his sheet? There it is. Yeah, I got a 21 and a 22 on his 2 attacks. So the first one is going to be 10 bludgeoning, and the second one is 8 bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Where exactly is he standing right now?
You don't know. He darted out from under the thing. You saw him leave this way. And then you hear Theron.
Oh, okay.
He's behind the chair.
I forgot that was Theron, and not the other one. Not the
Right.
other T.
So Talia hears his grunts.
My tea is much fancier.
That's true.
You do have a fancy ass tea, dude.
Shit is on point.
Appreciate that.
Alright, she's going to come
Stay on
here, and
point.
this time she's going to make her check. There's no way that would work. Okay. Because now that I remember that he has a plus 10, it's going to be much harder for her to just detect him like that. I don't know where he went.
No, Marco.
Romulus.
What does Romulus want to do? I will run over. No. I'm gonna attack the air thing.
What's that mean?
I'm gonna attack where I think he is.
Okay, where do you think he is?
Near Theron.
Okay, you're over here. How are you gonna do that?
I'm going to walk towards Theron.
Get this going.
Are you like trying to trick him into doing the right thing?
I want to head just west towards Theron as far as I can go
Okay.
without using my action.
All right, you can see
Alright.
Theron.
All right. Now I want to swing my sword, my hand of tear, at the space between us.
Okay, make an attack roll at disadvantage.
7 or no wait. 8, 21.
You swing and strike nothing.
You want to roll damage?
You didn't hit anything. So no.
Okay, that's my turn.
How much experience did he get for that?
-5. Drunk guys don't do anything. Dundas.
Well, shit. I think I will move down 10 feet or so. Would I be able to see that little fucker? Actually, I want to head over toward. I take it back. I'm just gonna run towards. Uh,
Have any of you guys tried rolling perception to see if you can see where he is?
yeah, actually, that's smart.
None of them have.
Okay.
Yep, Talia keeps doing it though.
I know, that's why I was like, oh,
He's
I
no,
want
pretty
to roll
good.
perception to see if I have a good idea.
Think about
From
inviting her
here,
to
or
the
are you
squad.
gonna move?
I want to move. I'm gonna move towards Theron. Whatever, yeah, it doesn't fucking that way.
Okay.
Right there. I do want to roll perception though to see if I have a better idea from that vantage. Damn
Yep.
it. 5.
Nope. He gets a +10, so I know you didn't sense him.
And shit.
I was trying to see if Percy had any kind of ability to see invisible creatures, but he does not.
Okay,
Damn, I should have thought of that. Fuck, I wish I would have looked that up before you said that.
However, I think that Percy can use his action.
See.
So imps can use their action to transform into spiders.
What?
Do spiders have blind vision?
Or a raven.
Spider. Nope, just dark vision. No, I don't think a raven or a rat would have blind sight.
Hmm.
So none of that works.
Invisibility, things. Okay. Where's Percy at again? He's just downstairs, right?
He's just downstairs. He like watched Maxon roll in, kill that guy, and leave. Or kill the queen and leave.
Have him come up here. My turn's over, by the way.
Okay. Percy's up here.
I'm done.
Okay. Theron. This thing just like appeared in front of you and just like punched you in the face twice.
Okay, so that I know she's or he or she is close.
He does have a movement speed, you guys, too. So think about how far he moved. You don't know what his movement speed is, but it's probably not 100.
So he's probably north of me.
He did appear to the south of you when he attacked.
Oh. How the fuck did he get that far? That's far as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty far, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me think. I'm gonna roll perception.
Uh-huh.
Okay, not good.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna tell you.
So
I'm just
you
gonna use,
squint like Fry from Futurama.
yeah. I'm gonna set my lady down
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna cast Shatter the area around me.
Around you.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. That's a 20-foot radius or a 10-foot radius, right? What is it? 15 foot?
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. So you're casting it like this?
More, a little more east. Yeah.
He attacked you here.
Oh yeah, I know that. So south more. It's probably good.
Okay.
Well, is he in it?
What's it? A Constitution saving throw?
Yes. 15.
He got a 20.
He pass.
Okay.
Um.
It did hit
so
him.
half damage. One second, gotta get my next.
Man, your dog is so loud,
Okay.
Travis.
Yeah, no. 5 damage. So 2 damage or 3 damage?
Oh, jeez, yeah, 2.
Oh, a 1, and a 2.
Ouch, yeah, he takes 2 damage. Okay.
That's the worst shatter spell I've ever cast.
But you hit him. It's more damage than anybody else has done.
Besides
That's
Talia.
true. I hit him, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did the most. You did 13. Talia's done 3 twice, I think. All right, Grimgar. You guys really have no ability to detect somebody at all?
Can I tell if that hit him? No, I was just looking through my spells. I don't have anything.
Well, no.
good.
This is what you hear. You hear. Yes.
Who said yes?
Barrett.
There.
Because he
All
knows
right.
you hit him.
So I want to move that direction as far as I can, I think. It's 35 feet. Yeah. And then I want
I'm gonna put you there.
to see if I can perceive him.
Yep.
I rolled a 14 plus 4, I think, right? That's my perception. Yeah, 18 total.
Ooh, he got a 16. All right, you know that he is somewhere around here.
All right, I'm going to.
You see basically some dirt cut out of the floor by the concussive blast of the shatter spell, and you see that it's inexplicably swirling right there.
Okay, I'm going to try to use Toll the Dead on him, which is he's got a. It's a creature I can see though, but it's a saving throw. He's got to roll. Can I do that?
Creature you can see. You can't see the creature. You can see the dirt that's swirling. That won't work.
All right, then
it's just that it's not possible to see him with normal vision. In his description, it literally says the stalker is invisible. Period. There's nothing else to it. He just can't be seen.
He's such a dick.
He doesn't have a lot of other abilities. This is his whole deal. He can't be seen, and he just punches you a lot.
Then I will throw a hand axe in that direction.
All right, disadvantage.
All right, what the hell's my hit on this? I haven't used this ever.
He's had those since day one.
A 9? That's probably not a hit.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
Okay, that's your whole attack. All right. So Grimgar just throws a hand axe at the wall.
Useless fucking hand axe.
This guy is gonna kill all of you 8 damage at a time. Holy shit.
That's all I can do.
Alright, Erkin. You're floating up in the air holding a curtain.
I want to go south up there and with the curtain
Uh-huh.
in a straight line up in the air.
Alright, let me this is far enough track. I want to know exactly how far you can get. You got 45 feet?
What about
I yelled at the end of my turn, Erkin, tie him up with that curtain.
Oh yeah. Now he's an AT-AT.
He's gonna get him in the legs.
Alright, now you can't see what's going on over there, but you would have seen that Grimgar threw a hand axe at the wall. And so if you want to fly over there, I would assume with 5 feet of movement left, you're right there with the curtain behind you, then what?
I want to. Is the curtain touching anything? Is it touching him?
It's behind you.
No.
So no, it is not.
Okay.
And you're flying this way, so the curtain's over here.
Then I'll keep going.
Okay.
What about now?
Boy, that's tough. So you're right above him, dragging the curtain behind you.
We'll fall straight down.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, so if you're standing to his northeast and you can actually see the curtain, let's say there's a lump. It's like resting against his arm.
Can I fall straight down with a sword and stab him through the curtain? Right in the head?
How high were you?
I don't know. How high is the room? I probably wasn't that high, but...
Yeah, I'm assuming you weren't
That's
that high
curtain,
either.
right?
The curtains are like 10 feet high. So to cut it, you had to be 10 feet at that point. I don't think you can reach where he is. He's below you. I don't think you can reach. And you've already moved all of your movement. That was 45 feet.
Alright, and then how about I just fall on him? Can you fall as a movement, as an action or something?
Yeah, I'll give you one attack. You just fall on him. Make it a disadvantage.
Is it like a sword attack or what?
Yeah, you can make it with your rapier.
Sweet.
Just falling down.
This is the worst fight ever. I want to go to bed.
You designed this fight.
I did not.
22.
You picked
Well,
this
no-
fight.
Nobody has anything to like expose this guy.
22. Okay. With disadvantage. That's
I
what
tried,
you
man.
Yep.
got? Okay, that's a hit.
Alright.
Yeah, I know.
Someone's got to get
not,
fairy fire. God damn it.
It's just not the right spell, as it turns out. It's not your
Well,
fault.
if you ever leveled up or some shit.
Who can get fairy fire?
2 plus
I don't
6.
even know what fairy fire is.
He did 8
You could
damage.
look it up.
Oh my god.
Look it up,
And
right?
he's wounded.
I feel like that's cheating.
All right, I'm
What?
gonna tell you guys just because you've damaged him for 29. You're about a fourth of the way.
This sucks.
Well
I
then.
say,
You gotta tie him up in that.
Someone throw something on him, or
Well,
Throw some like sand on him.
he's
or
made of
something.
yeah,
air.
eat a bag of sand.
Hey, actually, that would work because he's made of wind. Sand would work better than paint.
Yes.
No,
Who's got sand?
If I was to hit
Pocket
him with an
sand.
arrow and the arrow would get stuck in him.
as soon
and
as it's
then
over, I'm
see
getting
the
a
arrow.
bag of sand.
Fairy fire
What
can
a
be
GPS
learned.
put on him.
Oh, I guess none of you guys can learn that. Bards, druids, artificers,
Wow, look at that.
light domain clerics, and archfey warlocks.
How do you even spell that?
Wait a minute, archfey warlocks.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
Son of a shit.
Can't find fairy
Yep,
fire.
none of
at all.
None of us
It's
can learn
spelled
it.
F-A-E.
Joe
F-A-E.
just made it up. It's not a real spell.
F-A-E.
F-A-E
Alright.
what?
Re.
And then just fire, because that's still not coming up. Confused. Typed in fairy fire.
This guy's a
Wait,
pain in the
spelled
ass.
it.
There, I sent the link.
Yeah, you did. Oh, that's rad. I like it.
It's just stupid spelling. I hate it.
All right, who's next? Let's
I did
figure out.
FAERY.
Why wouldn't you just type in FAE?
FAG.
Cause I'm
All
dumb.
right. God damn it. Where were we? That was Erkin's turn. Maxon, you know where the thing is.
I want to shoot at his last known location.
Last known lactation.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna make him lactate?
Take your shot. Disadvantage.
Last known location. I got a 10 and an 18.
Okay, hit.
Hit it.
I hit him. Now, I want this arrow to stick into him in a spot where he can't reach to take it out. That way, we see an arrow.
It's too late. You've already rolled. I would let you do that with a modifier on the roll.
Can I do that with my second attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll your damage for the first one.
I got a
Just in case you one shot
a
him.
1. Where's my D4? Uh-oh. Oh, it's right there. A 1, a 4, and a 5, so it's 10.
Okay, 10 damage. Good.
And
Very
what do you
good.
want me to roll for what I'm trying to do?
I'm gonna say you have to roll one of your sniper shots there, where you get a -5 and +10 damage.
Okay.
It's still with disadvantage though.
Oh man. First roll's a 13. +10.
Okay, +10 -5.
Second roll is 14.
14 +10 -5. That's a hit.
The lower one, hold on.
Even the lower one's a hit. His AC is only 14. He's hard to see. He's not hard to hit once you know where he is. He's made of air. He doesn't have any armor.
Sorry. First roll's a 7. +4. +5. 16.
16. Okay.
That was my second attack. Now the arrow is stuck in him.
Yeah, so it's like in his back and he can't reach it.
So see if you guys can make
All
out
right.
where he is.
So you can see where the arrow. You can see this floating arrow now.
Nice.
And it is now his turn. He is right with Erkin. Erkin fell on him, which means Erkin's on the ground, so he has advantage on his melee attacks.
Don't you have Hunter's Mark, Chris?
Yeah, but I didn't cast it on him.
Oh.
Okay,
Smart.
both of it. Smart. Hunter's Mark doesn't make him visible, though. I don't even know if he could cast it. Hunter's Mark. You choose a
You would
creature
know
you
where
can
he is.
see within range.
So yeah, well now you can see him.
He can't see. You can't see him.
You just
I
see the
guess.
knife.
You can see the arrow. That's not him.
He's got a knife too.
He's got a knife too.
It's gonna.
Jeez. Okay, 14 bludgeoning on the first hit, 10 on the
Is he
second.
nude?
Yes, he is air.
Do we see when he hits us?
You know what? I just want to breathe him in.
Just take a deep breath.
Doug just takes a deep
Everyone
breath
did
and
hell.
then smiles and then explodes.
Oh man.
What was the attack roll?
Wait a minute. Okay.
What was that, Erkin?
Oh, what was the attack roll? Or
I just read off the damage and then moved my dice. You didn't record it?
you didn't say it. Well, he hits me no matter what.
No, I rolled the dice and I said that they were both hits.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm down then.
You only had 5 hit points. Okay, the first one hits you. The second one hit Theron. So Theron, 10 bludgeoning.
Dead.
Okay, he knocks both
Jesus.
of them out in the same turn.
Wow.
Let's see. He had to get around Urkin, so he had to use 10 feet of movement to get to Theron. So you guys see, I'm gonna put him on the board now. It'll make it easier for me to track his movements because you guys can see the arrow. All right. Okay, he's there now.
Make sure he takes wounded damage.
Okay. 4. That's the max on that.
Wait, how did he hit down them? What did he do to them?
Punched him.
Punch. Okay.
Punch is stronger than any
does-
magic I have.
Right.
He goes in, hits him, and then bounces out.
Right.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna say with that he
Greatest-
punched him at the same time.
Greatest enemy we've ever faced.
Yeah, apparently. All right.
Does he at least have brass knuckles on?
Now that Talia
figure
knows
out.
where he is, she's gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him. Wait, you gotta be able to see him. She can't do it. Fuck. All right,
Let's
she's
go.
make her attack at disadvantage. 20. I roll really well with her. I'm gonna play her from now on. D8 plus 4. 5. It's non-magical, so he only takes 2. He's bloodied.
Hooray.
Really?
Talia's gonna move over to here on her turn. Romulus, you see the floating arrow.
I will walk over to the floating arrow.
Okay.
And attack it.
Uh-huh.
I'll attack it again. 27.
With disadvantage?
23.
Hit, yeah.
9 damage.
Okay.
Actually, oh, fuck. Alright. Yeah, go ahead. I'm done.
Alright. Dundas.
So I can see the floating arrow.
Yep.
I like it. I want to use. Well, can I ask you a question? I guess I don't know. I know I'm not really supposed to be doing this shit, but I'm just curious on what. Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it, and what happens, happens. I learn from there. I'm gonna use gust of wind in his direction.
Okay.
So straight at him.
Uh-huh.
Every movie I've ever seen says you're gonna make him strong.
God damn it, Nick. He just grows into a giant. He's there, man.
So,
I'm
Dundas,
gonna do this.
you know a lot about elementals.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you think is going to happen, but this
I
ain't
think
it.
he's just gonna disperse into nothing.
No, he's a living creature. He's a living creature. He just happens to be made out of air. He's from a plane where all creatures are made out of air.
Gotcha. Okay, so I would know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I should have asked you then.
Right. This would
Right.
be
No,
like
that's all where I'm going.
it'd be like slapping Jack with a steak.
I like it.
Yeah, on second thought, do it.
All right. Okay, so in that case, I would know that. That would be dumb. So, directly at the arrow, I would like to aim my elbows.
Okay.
And use my Eldritch Blast. So
Okay. Both of them have disadvantage.
That's cool.
So do one at a time here.
All right. So first attack, I've got. Where's my die?
Why would they have disadvantage?
Because you can't see him.
Plus
He sees
9.
the arrow though. He's shooting.
He's
at
sure
the
he's
arrow.
not, but he's not. He's not shooting the arrow.
He's shooting at the arrow.
So my
I mean, if he
first
hits the
roll
arrow, he won't damage the creature. So no, he's not.
Wait.
24.
I want to use arrow armor.
There's
then.
my first roll, and
Alright.
followed by 18.
No one else would be dumb enough to aim for the arrow.
So 18.
On the first hit, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
hit.
Okay, and
It's not like he's hard. His AC is 14, and Nungus has like a +8 to the attack. So even with
plus
disadvantage,
9.
he'd have to get a 6
Yeah. So
or a 5. A 5 would still hit. A 1, he'd need a 1 through 4.
damage would be 8 on the first hit.
Okay.
Second roll, so we got 23 and a 21. So I got, and the damage on the second one is 10 plus 4, 14.
Okay.
It's the highest damage I can do with that too.
Yeah.
Nice.
You guys are really putting a beating on him now.
Oh, we're really showing this guy.
Theron,
Big
death
up-
saving
big up for
throw.
that arrow.
Yeah.
Grimgar,
Or
you
persona. I should
just
say.
as a reminder, if a creature's unconscious and it gets attacked with a melee attack, not only does the attacker have advantage, but if they hit, it's a critical. When you are unconscious, if you get hit with a critical, you take 2 death saving fails. FYI.
Got it. My turn?
Yep.
No. So Erkin and Theron are both down.
Yes, they
Yep.
are.
Okay. Then I will go over to Erkin because he's closest, and I will use level 2 Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Rolled a 7 and a oops, that went off the table. 7 and a 5. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2 more too, I think. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 health to him.
Okay.
And then I get 2 health as well, I believe. But I'll check that in a minute. Yeah. Plus the spell level, I get 4 health. And I can't use bonus action spell because that's a spell. So I'll just move over by Theron, I guess. Can I kind of get between him and where the guy went? I don't know if I can move past
That
him.
was an action spell?
That's an action, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know it's right here. You can't really get between him because he's like up against the wall.
Then I'll just stay right there. I'll stay right by him.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay, Erkin,
I'm alive.
you are alive.
Yeah, that's Grimgar's got there. Let's run over to the guy and start stabbing him.
Okay.
We are flying.
Okay, and where do you go?
To his south.
You were laying down, so that's how far you get.
I was laying down.
I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Remember, you dropped down on top of him.
Sure. Let's shoot him with a bow. I don't have any other good spells. Let's shoot with a bow. Do I have disadvantage?
Yeah.
As you know exactly where I'm shooting. Plus 7, 19.
Okay, hit. You guys keep complaining about the disadvantage, but you haven't missed yet.
But I'm
truth.
aiming for the arrow point that's inside of
I
him.
think it just doesn't make sense.
3 plus 4, 7.
Okay.
I get an extra attack, don't I, for blows? Let's shoot
Yeah.
him again.
Mhm.
Natural 20 and a
Ooh, you roll the
4.
damage dice twice. Natural 20.
Well, I had disadvantage, so the second was a 4 plus 7,
Oh.
11.
11 is a miss.
You ready? Signing off.
Okay. Maxon.
I want to look for the arrow that I shot last turn
Uh-huh.
and aim at it
Uh-huh.
and shoot.
Well, sure.
I can't do
Yeah, you can. You're aiming for the creature, not the arrow, though.
True. I rolled a 9. It's 10. Am I still disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. Second roll is a 16.
Okay. Hit.
First roll's a 5. Second roll's a 1 plus 11.
Plus what?
So I rolled 5, 1 plus 5, so 11.
11. Okay.
Second attack. 11. 14.
I'm back.
3. 1. 5. 9.
Okay. As that arrow sticks into it, it begins to rattle, and then and it dissipates.
2 kill
And
shots.
is dead. Perkin kills everything. Or Maxon kills everything. We are out of initiative.
Wait.
Anybody happen to have some band-aids?
I'm gonna heal Theron.
Woohoo! Do it.
Oh yeah, let's pick everybody up first.
I'm gonna sit down.
I rolled 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 15.
Yay! I'm up.
Oh, that is a
I'm
lot of
back,
healing.
bitches.
Oh, that's an 8.
That's for
He
everybody?
sits up and says that. No, just Theron.
Yeah, 15. That was right.
What do you all do?
Grimgar, she's been drugged. Do you know if you can help her?
I don't have any spells available. Let me look and see what I've got in my bag here.
I'm gonna talk to these sleepy dudes
Okay, which one?
on the right above me there. Those three, I'm gonna walk around there. Yeah,
Okay, make a medicine
That's it.
check.
Medicine check plus 0. So we got 14.
They are all dead.
Oh, whoops. So I go and check the guys down on the south side. Are they dead too? Or do I do a medicine check?
They are all dead.
14
I hope
again. So.
they didn't get drugged the same way Vivael did.
Hey, all these guys are dead, including the one I killed.
he says and chuckles.
I shake my head.
Yeah, my bad.
From what I saw of them
Uh,
before, Joe, does it seem like they had the same drug that she has?
It's hard to tell. She's unconscious. They were acting funny.
That's true.
I don't have anything to help her at the moment, Theron.
Oh no.
If I could take a rest, I could get a
Romulus,
different
are there any
spell.
doctors in Phandalin we could quickly get her to?
Um, I have to roll history. I don't think so, but $13.
13. You don't know of any doctor. The closest thing to that was the priestess. I don't remember what her name is. I'd have to look her up.
I turned to Tabaxi because I can't remember what her name is and say, any idea what she could have been drugged with?
Well, I talked to Jean when I was downstairs, and he said that they made a lot of the initiates, as they call them, smoke a funny drug. Um, that's the only drug I know of that's around here, but I don't know that it kills you. She will go and check on one of the bodies over here.
I want to join her.
Make a medicine check. Are you checking yourself, or are you giving her advantage?
I'll give her advantage, I guess.
Okay. She got a 19.
Nice.
The one she's looking at over here has starved to death.
Okay. Does she tell me that?
Yeah.
Say, good. It doesn't appear to be the drug then.
Well, there were at least some of them were alive when we came up here. Oh, wait, she doesn't know that. You guys know that.
Maybe we gotta feed
I
her.
want to check out one of the other ones.
Just remember, Theron gave cheese, and two of them kind of woke up and took it. These two.
Yeah.
I want to go look at one of the ones that ate cheese.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
Total of 18.
Okay. Yeah, you can't tell whether he starved to death or if it was the drug, but in like looking at his body, I mean, other than that cheese, he probably hadn't eaten anything in a really long time. And so your thought is that it was a combination of starvation and then copious amounts of drugs. That just the body couldn't handle it and then died. So he probably did really die of starvation. It's not like he had a whole lot of cheese.
He died of gorging on the cheese.
Okay. So I relay this to Theron. I just say, I don't think it was the drugs themselves. I think I go back over to him. I think they mostly just starved to death.
I have some low-level healing if anybody needs it.
I would not mind some of that.
Use some help,
Holding his
too.
arm.
She's gonna give Dundas a cure wounds. You get 6.
I can take a hit.
All right, same thing. 6. She's got 1 left.
I got 20 health.
I got 15 health.
Give it to
I've got
She'll give it to Theron.
21.
5 health.
I want to go pick up that horn.
Okay.
Yeah, I should do that, huh?
What are these bodies like? Are they clothed? Can I search them?
Yep, you can search them.
Can I ask a
Make
question,
make an
Joe?
investigation check, Dundas, or can you have the horn?
All right, so let's roll. Ooh, this would be good.
John,
Investigation
we can't. Where's
2
the horn?
plus 2.
You can
total
put
of 20.
into your inventory. It would have to be
Or no,
an item you're gonna have to make up basically, and you'll call it. Where the fuck's his name? While I'm looking that up, what was your question, Travis?
I just wanted to know how Vivael looked besides that she's drugged. Like, does she look different from the last time I saw her? Does she look starved like the other people?
She looks like she's been beaten. She looks like she's probably hungry but not starving to death. But she looks like she's been beaten pretty severely. But she's unconscious, but not because of the beating, but because she's been drugged.
Okay.
I say we can take her back through Phandalin and see anyone in the town is able to cure her of being poisoned.
Chris, I texted in the chat. That's what you should call it.
I mean, if anything, she could definitely use some rest and proper bed for now.
Yeah.
How long does the door last for?
I believe it's an
Hour.
hour.
So she'd get sent back through in an hour.
Yeah.
There's no bed in that room, as far as you know.
I investigated the
There
bodies
wasn't one
at
when you looked before.
18.
Let me look at my dungeon delver thing.
They don't have anything, Dundas.
Pieces of shit.
I want to search the room for anything else.
Would
Make an
a
investigation check.
tent come with a cot of some sort?
A tent? No, it comes with a tent.
I rolled a 20.
You search around the room. You don't find anything in the room beyond the cage and the curtains. The map on the floor, in kind of briefly looking over that, you can tell based on what you've seen that the drawing in this corner includes a structure that looks similar to what you're in.
I want to use the Tricender's doorknob. And
Okay.
go through.
Where?
Call the guard. Just on the wall right behind the cage.
Okay, over
So
here.
much to investigate that map too. I say, while we're gone.
And I want to. If there's no one in the room, I want to call a guard that's supposed to be outside of it.
Okay. Do you want me to pull up the map or not?
I mean, if anything's changed since last time, yes.
No, nothing on the map will have changed from last time. When you walk through the portal, there's no one in the room. There's a stack of papers on the table. There is a cord hanging from a hole in the wall on the. There was a door to the south and a door to the southwest. It's hanging from the wall near the door to the southwest, and there's nobody in the room. When you shout, nothing happens.
Then I pull the cord.
Okay, so a very loud bell rings. I'll let you guys keep going. It depends on how long you want to wait.
I want to go over and investigate this map real quick.
Okay,
Myself.
Grimgar kind of did.
Yeah, I rolled a 20 in
pretty
the
much-
room.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, never mind then.
Did that queen drop anything else? Did we look at that stuff?
We didn't. So we should probably. I say I don't see anything in here besides the map. We should go check out the body. And I'll go downstairs check it out if
Yeah, I'll
anyone
go with
wants
you.
to go. Yeah.
Okay, Dundas and Grimgar go. Why don't you both make investigation checks?
19.
9.
Okay. Well, the good news is it was a pile of stuff, so searching it isn't that hard. I mean, either you see what's there or not, right? Okay. Other than the spear that you've already found, Grimgar, you find a platinum torque, TORC, which is a type of crown. That you think is worth about 1,600 gold.
Wow.
You find gold rings with sapphires, 4 of them, worth 1,000 gold each. Actually, the diadem might be the crown. I don't know what a torque is. You find a diadem, DIADEM, worth 6,400 gold.
I swoop it from him.
And a book.
Cool.
So here's this book, Dundas.
Hey, what's the book? Hey, all right, I take the book.
All right.
I take the book.
Dundas has a book.
30,000.
What else I find? Anything?
That's everything.
Damn it, he gets all the good shit. All right, so I want to look at the book.
I laugh in my hand.
Wait. Dundas
Yeah,
rolled
he
the
rolled
19.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got all the stuff.
Yeah.
I saw all the good. No, it's fine. Whatever. Just keep it as it is. What's the book? Can I at least know that?
Do you open it?
I do. I take a look
Okay.
at it real hard.
Make a. No, I'm kidding. It's a book. You look
I
in the
shield
book.
myself from the book.
You look in the book. It is a handwritten book full of arcane words and pictures that don't mean anything to you.
Okay. I want to.
I posted the other stuff that you found.
Okay.
You want me to add this to my
Yeah,
inventory?
you take that stuff, dude. Just throw it in
We
here.
can just sell it. Yeah, we'll sell it next time we get to a town.
Yeah.
Unless it's magical.
I go upstairs.
Okay, well, during this time, Romulus, in the other room, you rang the bell. You waited about 5 minutes, and then I gotta remember what the fuck her name is. Who's your head lady?
Head.
Grinda?
Who's the head lady?
No. Hold on, I can find it.
Krista.
Nope, that's your cook.
Oh. She's also the one that gives me head, though.
Yeah. Myrna Dendrar. And there's.
Hell yes.
And she says, "Oh, Romulus, I didn't expect you to visit so early in the morning. What's going on?"
I say, we need a bed brought to this room immediately, as well as a doctor and anyone who's good with curing poisons.
A bed?
Just do it.
I can't
I
carry
walk
a
out there,
bed.
being
Well,
useless.
bedding.
Okay, I can bring bedding. There is no doctor in the town. Or an alchemist for poisons.
Anyone you can think of.
I can bring Sister Gariel.
Yes. Make it so.
Okay. Alright. She runs out. Alright, Dundas, you come back upstairs.
And
Maxon, where did you
decide-
go? Maxon?
Oh.
Where did
What's
you
that?
go?
Yeah, Maxon.
Where did you go? You said you were doing something.
I said I was walking away feeling useless,
Oh,
so I
okay.
couldn't do any of those things.
Alright.
I
Okay, Dundas and Grimgar come back upstairs. No, it's fine.
yeah, and I
Let me see.
show. I don't know.
You can study the map. Or Nixon.
And I show him the book. Hey, you know any of this shit? I don't know what any of this is.
The Theron?
Yeah.
Yeah, Theron, that's a spell book.
Fuck yeah. Give me that shit.
Hold up, I hold it back. What you got?
um,
Nah, I'm just kidding. Here you go, and I give him the book.
I show everyone all the other stuff we found. It's
Alright,
like,
you
a lot of
ready?
expensive stuff.
You ready for this, Theron?
am
po-
I adding it?
I'm posting what she has in her spell book.
Okay.
Damn, bro. Come on.
Her spell
Oh,
book.
hell
Her
yeah.
spell book has Charm Person, Featherfall, Mage Armor, Thunderwave, Illusory Script, Dust Devil, Gust of Wind, Invisibility, Sea Invisibility, Fly, Gaseous Form, Lightning Bolt Sending, Ice Storm, Storm Sphere, Locate Creature, Cloud Kill, Seeming, and Chain Lightning.
Fuck.
Now, will you give me anything?
What do you want?
Nothing, dude. I didn't know what any of that was. I couldn't understand it.
A lot of good scrolls.
Teach me
Right.
something.
So each spell in there is treated as a scroll. You can copy it into your book at the normal cost. You cannot learn any of the 4th, 5th, or 6th level spells. You can try to cast them, but there's a chance you'll fail. Once you level up, you can copy them into your book. You just need to know that level spell in order to copy it.
It's pretty dope.
The same is true of that other spell book you have.
Yep.
You've just needed the time and money to copy spells.
Yeah.
And now you got.
But see invisibility.
How much money does it cost? How much money does it cost you?
A copy a spell. For him, it's 2 different prices. Do you remember, Dundas?
I don't remember. That's why I'm asking.
Or spellbook. Spell book. Copying a spell into the book. I think it is for each level of spell. The process takes 2 hours and 50 gold. And
Time
if it is a evocation spell, it takes him 1 hour and 25 gold
Oh,
because
so it's
he's an
basically just
evocation
finding time.
expert. Time and yeah, I mean it's not a lot of money, but I mean a 4th level spell would be 200 gold.
Yeah.
You guys just
where did you
haven't taken a
find
lot of rests. Huh?
Where did you find that information?
Sure,
I
If
could
you
never find it.
if you go to features,
That's where I'm at.
click on spellcasting,
Oh wait.
and then you scroll
Wait,
down.
what?
What?
Oh, click on. Okay.
You click on spellcasting, and then you scroll down. There's a different colored section labeled your spell
Yep.
book.
Yep, I see it.
That
Mine is halves.
yours is halved for evocation spells.
Yep.
That's true for all the different types of wizards, just specific to their school.
I went to the school of hard knocks.
The 2 spells that she had used were Storm Sphere and Chain Lightning. Those were the 2 really good ones. Chain Lightning almost should have killed Dundas. I mean, it's really strong.
Yeah, but pretty strong too. And you didn't roll some extra die, so.
Right.
Nah, I got lucky.
Well, even when I rolled it after the fact, though, it was still only a
Right.
43.
That was close.
I wouldn't have been able to pick them up though, because I would have been down too.
You're just lucky that the invisible stalker went before her and not after her. Because if he went after her, he would have just punched you, criticaled, and killed you. Because it's an automatic critical if he hits you. So you would have just taken 4 death saving fails. The 3 is enough to kill you.
God.
And Grimgar does not have the ability to heal you because he used all his spells.
Completely killed
Yeah, I didn't have my 3rd level spell.
with a punch.
Yeah, you would have died. I mean, you would have died, But he went before her and hurt you and didn't manage to knock you. Or no, maybe he did knock you out. No, the cloud thing did. Okay. Well. Is anybody else doing anything while Romulus waits?
I go pick up my hand axe I threw against the wall.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll bring.
I want to sit on the throne.
Okay, Urkin sits on the throne.
Hey, that's what I call my dick.
I say to Erkin, do you think that's the horn for that genie or whatever the hell his name is that we met outside?
Absolutely, but if we forego treasure, we could make it do whatever we want. Probably.
Can I go inspect the rest of the queen? What was left?
Dundas and Grimgar did that.
Oh, they go.
Yeah, we just got.
They did that.
It's all taken care of.
Romulus, Myrna Dendrar comes back in with a pillow and some sheets. And she says, it's been 20 minutes since you walked through. She says, somebody's getting Sister Gariel. I assume she's awake, even though it's kind of early. What's going on?
Did Theron come in?
No.
I thought he said he did.
I said I did, but
Okay.
you didn't.
All right, so you're both
I
there.
didn't hear you.
Who is this?
This
is
is just
Theron.
this
and-
is
Team
Sister
money.
Vivael. She was drugged or something.
Yeah. Okay. She sets up the sheets on the floor, and you set her down.
I
What's
say, why wasn't there a guard at this door?
because there isn't a guard?
Last time I was here, I told you I wanted a guard outside this time.
Yeah, I told Harbin. I assume he wrote you a note.
He's pissed.
Do we have anything that can cure
Time for the beating.
Cure what?
poisoning?
No.
Go get Sister Garielle or whatever the fuck her name is.
Somebody's already on the way to get her.
Make them come faster.
Oh, okay. She leaves.
I look at Theron, super annoyed.
She's not very appreciative of you, is she?
Do you look at the stack of papers?
Sure. Yeah, I'll look for the note she apparently was talking about.
Okay. So it's been a few days since you came. There are... let's see. Correspondence. One, two. There are 3 notes. One is very short, addressed to you, written in a quick, sloppy handwriting. One is a little bit longer, written in a very neat, small handwriting. And the third is really long and is from Harbin Wester.
And I'll start with the short one.
Short one. Do you want me to... Oh, I can just send it to you. I'll send it to you and you can decide if you want to read it out loud.
Okay. Alright, I'll look at the other.
Okay,
The next shortest one.
Yeah. What are the rest of you doing while he's in there reading?
I go and sit down on the steps. I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
I'm going to keep talking to Erkin about the horn.
Talia is very interested in this portal that opened up over here. Like, it's just a door to... Like, she's like looking through... The door is open and she's just kind of looking into the room like, what the fuck?
I explain what it is to her.
Okay.
You can go through if you want. Just don't stray too far or else you'll get sucked back through within an hour.
Okay, so she walks through. Kind of looking around the room.
I say to Erkin, so are we going to blow that horn to release the genie?
What was it? We were going to do something. We were going to release the genie, but have him do something for us.
We thought about having him collect the treasures that are in the water where that golem is outside. I don't know if that's the best use, though, if we could get those treasures ourselves.
So, does the horn just release him, or does it make him do stuff for us? Or
I could definitely get those treasures.
What he had
think
explained,
it-
what he had explained to you, is the horn becomes active once every 100 years. Once it's blown, he's summoned and has to perform a task to the best of his abilities, whatever you request. But once he's completed that task, he can return home. And the task he's been working on for over 1,000 years is clean this place up.
Do protect us forever.
you could do that.
So
That,
basically,
cure poison.
we have to give him a new task that he can complete, and then he can go home.
Yeah, I mean, if you tie my shoes, and then he's gone, and the horn doesn't become active for 100 years.
Maybe destroy the horn at that point?
You can try. Destroying magical objects is very difficult.
Hmm.
You could give the horn to him.
That's true.
You can have them find moon elves.
Good.
So it's not just a task that I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much, but I'm gonna ask anyway. It's
What
not
up?
just a task. He can like give up like
No.
or
That's why he's
tell.
been cleaning. That's why he's been cleaning a cave for 1,000 years. He's never finished, so
Still a mess.
he can't leave. Yeah. Well,
I say, Dundas, do you think you can get the treasure out of the water without getting killed by that ghoul?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
why wouldn't you just like
No.
Talia's sticking her head through the door? Why wouldn't you just drain the water out?
I can breathe underwater. I mean, it's not a big deal. I love the water.
Won't that golem kill you though? He's
Not if
wandering
I'm
around in there.
invisible.
I don't know. I don't know enough about golems to say. He did just
Ah.
smash the shit out of that guy outside earlier.
She has a good point though.
How do we drain the
Did-
water?
That room with the two big wheels.
Wheels.
Yeah.
Romulus, I'm going to send you the third letter.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that.
But I don't-
Yes.
It's
I
going
don't
to
think
take
I'd
it's
be-
going to take multiple posts.
Okay.
Do I know anything about these ghouls?
Ghouls?
Golems?
Golem.
No, the golem.
Golems?
Yeah.
Or no, ghouls, not ghouls. Golems. Golem. Golem?
Yeah, it's golem.
Alisano?
Galasena? Do I know? Could I roll for when he asked me
What do you want to
about the
know
golem?
about him?
If I would know if they're like intelligent enough to see me if I was invisible.
You know that they're not. He's a construct.
Just a big dumbass construct. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, so I say to them, either way, I mean, I could do it. Go check
Yeah,
it out.
Fine with me.
Or
Treasure
if you
is
guys want to try to drain the water and then kind of just scatter and look for things. I mean, it's up to you guys. I could take a peek though.
I'd help with that.
sure. Then we can use the horn to ask him to do something else.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so about 40 minutes after you went through the door, Sister Gariel comes through. And she says, Romulus, what's going on?
Kind
She's
of.
been poisoned. Can you help her?
I can try. What kind of poison was it?
We're not sure. Please hurry.
She kind of sniffs around. I've smelled this
Sorry.
incense before. She places her hand on the elf, and you can see the divine energy going into her. And Vivael kind of sighs. She goes, well, that about does it. I've cleared it from her system.
Wow, you're awesome.
That was amazing.
It was just a lesser restoration spell.
Oh.
Well, I would have done that, but I'm out of spells.
Yeah, she would have been fine. She was just high.
Oh, she's gonna be pissed that we took it away. Thank you.
Oh, it's no bother. I was already up.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Well,
Damn.
that's great.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Thanks.
Who is this?
This is
Yeah, go ahead.
this is Vivael, priest of Denier, longtime friend of mine.
That's very interesting. Where is
Yeah,
she?
how so?
Where is she stationed? There aren't too many priestesses of Denier.
Well, I've been searching for her. She's been traveling around the what's the area we're at? Slumber Hill area.
Sumber Hills, yeah.
I think she goes from town to town.
I see. Well, she'll be fine. It seems that maybe she just needs a little bit more rest.
Like
Is
20 minutes or
okay.
so.
What?
Said like 20 minutes, 15.
Should we just let her rest in here for the entire hour?
She's only got 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that it would be fine to wake her soon. She's not at death's door or anything. She's fine.
Just sleepy. Okay.
Just lazy.
All right. Is that all?
Mm.
Oh, I needed.
I stand up and stretch.
She's gonna toss both of you a cure wounds.
Cool. Is that
Um,
a potion?
no, it's a spell. 8 for Theron and 9 for Romulus.
Wait, what?
Hit points.
She just gave you some lotion.
She cast cure wounds on each of you.
Cure wounds lotion.
All right. So the hour ends. You all head back through the portal. You have all taken a short rest. So if there's any hit dice you want to roll, or if there's anything else you get from a short rest, you can go
Yep.
ahead and do it.
Anybody else having errors on their
Yes.
D&D Beyond?
Errors?
I haven't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I clicked short rest
9.
and it aired out.
Same.
I
They've
get that
been-
sometimes, and I usually
Yeah.
do it again and it
19.
works.
Oh.
Is it working for you right now, Ryan?
Mine's
Let me
bugging
try
out
it.
too.
Mine says server error and application
Whoa,
run.
mine just popped up. Said, "Oh no!" Exclamation point. You have discovered
Alright.
a portal to a new plane where things are not working
Yep.
as
Yeah,
intended.
Just tried to reset it.
they were having some problems this week. If we can't get it back, that's fine. We just
fuck.
won't do
It
much of the
added
character
my.
sheets.
It
Mine
added
said
my
they were
HP.
going to the blacksmith for repairs.
Yeah, mine. I can even load the page again.
Yep, it's gone. Well, I know I'm at 40 of 45 now, and I did 2 rolls,
I don't know if my heal went through.
so I gotta write that down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna refresh. I'm gonna leave mine the way it was.
Yeah.
We'll just have to figure it out next time. Jack,
Damn
I can send you the Word version of that if you want, because I know it's hard to see the bullets
Bullshit!
where they're supposed to be and all, because it just kind of got rid of the tabs.
Yeah, okay.
Did you read all that stuff?
I started. I haven't finished yet.
Yeah. He does explain about the guards in there.
Yep.
So I put a lot of work in fantasy math for you, so
So they're all back now in the room.
yes. Yep.
I say, hey, what's up, y'all? What happened?
Erkin, your fly is over.
Shit.
He falls drastically to the ground.
No, he's been sitting in the
Oh yeah, he's been. That's right.
Romulus, make a wisdom saving throw.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't. What's my wisdom? 3.
I don't know.
I can't
Oh, you don't
remember.
remember either, huh?
Yeah.
So if it's 3, it's an 18.
Saving throw?
Yeah,
Your wisdom
gotta be
saving throws is a +6.
Oh,
You're
So that's
proficient.
21.
You're proficient.
3
in it.
plus 3.
21.
21. Okay,
21.
fine.
Nice.
Why did I do that?
Let me see what I can tell you. And if you'll recall, this is not the first time that happened.
What happened to him?
I had
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
What does it mean?
sorry. I thought I was muted.
What the fuck?
You thought you were?
Yeah, I was watching a porn and what?
Uh,
Came during
the dawn came in
position
right at the
change.
worst part.
Well, I like that you like when it's most of the time I try to mute myself because I talk to myself a lot. So I'm just kidding. I'm just being a goof. Shit.
Sarah caught me talking to my hoodie the other day.
To your hoodie?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I don't
You
even know
don't
what's
know
going
why.
on anymore.
You
Okay.
you kind of felt something hit you and you just kind of brushed it off. You don't know what it was.
Hmm. So you were really talking to your hoodie?
What did it say?
What did it
Yeah.
respond with?
That's
Um,
just
Comfort?
just a good listener.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, we did a
Is
short rest, you said, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, after this, I feel like we should well, shit. What do you think, Romulus? Because you just came through the door. I was trying to get an update from you on like what was happening.
We
We
got
brought
the horn for the genie, right?
is the old girl through the door? I didn't
yeah,
really
is
catch
she awake
that.
yet?
No.
Oh. I say who? Well, I asked then, who is this?
That was the whole purpose of the door, though, right?
What?
Yeah,
This is
we've cured her of her poison.
Right, you
She's
did.
still-
Okay.
Viviel. She's a priest of Denier.
Mhm.
She's a longtime friend of mine. She's gonna help us. Well, hopefully help us
Mhm.
uh, learn something about the Knights of Saros. I think it was. What was it? Knights of the Silver Horn. That's what it was. She might know something on them. We're trying to find people that can read this book to help us figure out what this darkness is that's coming.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think she'll
All right.
know what they were doing around here? I wanted to question some of those the queen, but unfortunately we had to kill her.
I mean, I'm not sure. I think she was part of delegation, possibly, or in the mix with them.
She
I'm
starts
not sure she'd
coughing.
know much.
She's waking up.
Yeah.
Is
And
somebody really coughing?
she
Nice.
opens her eyes.
My lady.
Oh. Theron?
Yeah, are you okay?
I think I am now. What happened to the queen?
Well,
The
we
queen is dead.
we defeated her.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Oh, she's been trying to capture me for years.
yeah. She captured me for years, if you remember.
Yeah, I know.
Do you remember any of that, or did you hear of any of that?
She told us.
Well,
She
honestly,
told
I
us.
don't actually know.
Who's us?
Me and my sister, Rolothiel.
Yeah. Where's your sister?
She's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry
I'm
to hear
sorry. Yeah, sorry to hear that.
How dead?
Kalanoth killed her a long time ago.
Hmm.
Who's killing us?
The queen.
The queen we just
Oh,
killed.
okay. Yeah.
Who's the queen?
that.
She's got like two names, so
Kalanoth.
that's fine. But
Oh, so who's counting us? The queen.
Reese
So who's the
Calma.
queen? Count
Yeah,
well, then
she
who's Dara?
she
on them.
she killed her. She killed her almost 2 years ago.
Damn, I really am sorry about that.
But Theron, uh, before she killed Rolothiel, we managed to destroy the artifact she was using. The crystal she was using to control you.
Oh,
We destroyed it. And then she killed
see,
Rolothiel. I was able to escape, but she's been hunting me this whole time.
Surviving the game, I feel you.
well, I'm happy to see you alive.
I'm
I'm
happy
glad
to
we could
see
get
you.
here.
I didn't. Where have you been?
Well, when assuming when you destroyed the crystal, I came to. It was a bloodbath, and eventually, I was trying to find my way. I ran into these folks here. We've been doing some good,
What do you
and
mean these folks?
this is Lord Romulus. He's a great man.
Hey.
Hello.
Howdy.
And I have actually been talking to Agma, if you can believe it.
I'm
I
I'm
believe
quite
it.
offended he didn't introduce me.
You make
Grimgar,
that
give me a
known,
drink.
or
I give him a drink.
Go fetch
um,
I certainly believe it.
I have this book here, and I show her the book.
You found it.
This is the book that Agma had me find. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the book by Birch Scrivener.
Yeah.
Shows us the
What does
book of
that
Harry
mean?
Potter. Ah, such a good one.
I've been looking for that for a long time. Do you hand it to her?
Yeah.
She takes it with like reverence. Her hands are shaking.
Wow.
She says, I've been looking for this. I managed to find other books by Scrivener. And, well, it was written in his personal code, so I couldn't read it, but I sought out Broldenthar, the dwarven sage, and
Huh?
he helped me crack the code.
So you can read it?
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Killer.
It's
I-
it's
I-
too
I-
Killer.
it's
Killer.
it's too bad that you haven't found Broldenthar. He could have helped you.
Did we
I,
find
I,
him?
I
That
look
He's
sounds
at
not.
it.
familiar.
I say, yeah, we just saw him a little while ago.
And you didn't
My good
ask him.
friend.
You
I
didn't
never
ask him.
remember his name, but I
You,
do this time. Good.
you didn't ask the world's greatest code breaker to break the code?
Uh-huh.
I
You make
look
it
at
sound so
Theron.
easy. I didn't know he was the greatest code breaker.
And you guys remember, it was the only thing Grimgar knew about him.
I
Uh,
told you how good he was about it. I couldn't even remember the guy's name, but that's all he does.
He literally in that moment, Ryan goes, this is my dwarf friend. He's a great code breaker.
oh no, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there with my mic off, going, "What the fuck?"
Wow, I didn't even catch that. Of course, I didn't know that it was an actual code. I thought it was just a language that you couldn't
Nope,
understand.
nope. I told you before that it was written in common, in a code that you couldn't understand.
Okay. The word code, I guess, didn't trigger anything in my brain.
Sure. Um, but
Alright.
but yes, I can read it. And she opens it up.
Can you show me how, as you do, so I can read it on my own?
It's rather complicated.
Yeah, and
You're
I have
stupid.
some time.
Okay. So, all right. I guess we'll look at it later.
Aw. I
Well,
mean, you can read it first.
it would take me days to teach you the code.
Yeah, well, if you remember, I'm very intelligent.
Dude. Oh my
Let her read the
God.
book.
Yeah, you can read it
What's
first.
what's in the book is
What the fuck?
generally speaking. Is
Well, we
it
gotta read it
important
first,
stuff?
Grimgar. Yes, it's
Alright.
important.
Everybody sit down and be
A
quiet.
god told me to get this book and read it, Grimgar, because there's some evil coming to
Maybe
destroy the world. Jesus. I mean, I don't know who Jesus is, but Jesus.
Ah, he's a Mexican.
so. It's like a bread recipe or something. You're saying.
All right, you go sit in the corner. We'll read the book. Well, she'll read the book.
I'd say gods are worthless.
I'm gonna get out my book and ask her. I'm gonna ask her, can you read out loud so that I can write it down in my book?
Um. Well, this book
Or do
is
you think the code is too important to have?
no. I don't care if anybody has the code, but the book. So I have to read it slowly because it's in code, and it's like 200 pages.
Okay,
For like 10
So
minutes.
I'm not quite clear on. How about I look through the foreword and I just summarize what it says?
What's the table of contents say?
There isn't a table of contents?
Go to the last chapter.
She starts to turn toward the back.
Read the beginning first. We gotta know what it's about.
Okay, all right, hold on. Give me a minute, please.
Okay.
Scrivener. Let's see. Lover of education.
Yeah.
Feels compelled to write this book in a code because it exposes too many weaknesses of the knight's fortifications. Deep-seated concerns about what might be found in the caverns below the city.
What city?
Perhaps this city?
What makes you think that?
Well, because this book is about Tyar Basil.
Well, you didn't say that.
Yeah, this book. It says that the knights of the Silver Horn discovered the lost capital of the dwarvish civilization Basilmer, and the capital was Tyar Basil. And let's see, civilization was spread across the Somber Hills. Dwarf, what's your name?
Grimgar,
Grimgar. I'm Vivael Aliandrevine.
pleased to meet you.
How long ago did Basilmer disappear?
Just a second. Rack my brain.
Roll a.
It was abandoned almost 5,600 years ago.
Okay, all right. That also, guys, would let you know how long that genie has been cleaning.
Wow.
Let's give that guy a break.
Okay, all right. So, all right. So this city crumbled 5,600 years ago, then, and it says that the knights built 4 strongholds over top the quadrants of the city. This book is the result of Scrivener's exploration of the caves. He says that the dwarves were uncharacteristically pastoral. She kind of looks around. Dwarves generally build mines, but apparently a lot of these dwarves lived above ground and were farmers. The city was established beneath the earth in typical dwarf fashion for defense, but eventually it appears they were wiped out by trolls and giants.
I spit. Damn those trolls and giants.
Well, that's it for the foreword. So apparently he wrote it in his code because he was afraid that describing the city, if the book ever got in the hands of an enemy of the Knights of the Silver Horn, they could use the information to attack their 4 strongholds. Have you seen anything that could be these strongholds?
4 strongholds.
Don't believe so.
Strongholds
Have
are
we
special
seen
Something to
anything
do
in
with the elements? Maybe like the earth dungeon there.
No. They wouldn't be dungeons. They were settlements set up by the Knights of the Silver Horn above ground. The knights have been gone for some time now. Let me look up. The book was written in 931. It's currently
How large of an area are we talking about?
It's currently 1491. So this book was written about 500 years ago.
Good old 1490.
Well, how did you get here? Because the 4 strongholds were the access points to the city.
We came through a cave near a tower.
A tower. Okay.
Yeah. Feathergale Spire.
Okay, so that's probably one of them. It's old, right?
That makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
It's old, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Believe
do we
so.
know if Feathergale Spire's old?
Yes.
Yes, it's old.
Yes, it's old.
Have you seen anything else?
Um,
We went to a town on a hill.
went to
We
the
moved around the
monastery.
monastery.
Monastery. I don't know. It would have to be located near an access point to a cave system or a tunnel underground.
What about the pirate settlement with that cave in there with the water elementals?
She's
Could
flipping through the book now.
could be River Keep. And yeah, the
River Keep.
monastery had that long tunnel under the ground
Yeah,
that we would walk there for half a day.
yeah.
Long tunnel underneath the ground. Okay. All right. So I know which quadrant we're in. We're in the palace quadrant. It was located in the southwest of the city, along with a bazaar, the shrines, and the tombs. We're in the palace right now. So that would be the southwest quadrant of the city. So that must be where this tower was built over. That access point.
Did you see this map over here on the floor?
I haven't seen it, no.
Maybe that would help give you a better idea to visualize. I bring her over to where the throne where Birkin's sitting so we can look over it.
Right.
We follow them.
She says, yes, there's the palace right there in the southwest. Okay. You said what were the other caves that you found?
So this one we're in, or that we came through, was the Feathergale Spire one. Is that what we think?
Yeah.
There was the River Keep.
River. The southeast quadrant contained storehouses connected to a waterway, which served as an exit point, and that quadrant also contained the brewery.
Brewery. They made alcohol at the monastery.
Sacred Stone Monastery.
No. This is in the city. The brewery. She's talking about the dwarven city.
Ah.
Keep in mind that the four strongholds were built by the Knights of the Silver Horn approximately 5,000 years after the dwarven civilization crumbled. The dwarven city is underground and was split up into four quadrants, each of which had an exit point to that was later built over as a stronghold by the Knights of the Silver Horn. So Bert Scrivener was one of the human knights who built strongholds over top of the four dwarven access points to the city. The book is about the dwarven city.
So it's not that big an area that we're talking about.
What's the point of
is it?
this?
Where the strongholds could be. Like it's not that giant. That it could be river guard and stuff.
We're uncovering secrets, Erkin. We don't actually know what we're looking for.
They're access points to the city. The city is deep underground.
Yeah, but is the city? I mean, I kind of do we kind of know the size of the city such that we think one of the access points could be Riverguard Keep or the monastery?
You already know west to east the size of one quadrant because you've already searched the southwest corner and the southeast corner of this quadrant. So you know how big one quadrant is.
Besides, those places are to the west and north and stuff.
What?
Well, I mean,
So
tunnels
would
don't
it
go under the
be
world forever, right?
Feathergale Spire, Scarlet Moon Hall, Sacred Stone Monastery, and Riverguard Keep?
You haven't been to Scarlet Moon Hall.
No, but I'm looking at the map and where it's set makes sense to me. I mean, it's the only settlement or stronghold, you could say,
That we're aware
that's
of.
positioned correctly. Unless it's another one that we've never discovered and it's not on the map. Or it's Cleo's house and it's just way northwest. That would be funny. Anyway, what is the point of these quadrants? Why is that important?
She's just telling you what the book says about the city.
Okay, I thought you were onto something.
You said the knights didn't want to know something. What's up with the knights? They didn't want this information getting out because they could attack them or
They
something.
thought that it would indicate weaknesses in their defenses.
The knights lived in the city.
Nope, they lived in the 4 strongholds.
It's above
Yeah.
ground.
Who are the knights?
They say me.
Who are you asking?
Anyone? The room?
They're the Knights of the Silver
Silverhorn.
Horn
Why are they important?
because they built.
The Knights of
keep.
the Knights of the Silver Horn were a group who were wiped out approximately 550 years ago when the Orc horde swept through the Somber Hills. They are believed to have all been wiped out, but I know that the survivors established the Raconteurs.
Storytellers.
I am Vivael Aliandrevine, and I am the chief narrator.
Oh.
Remind me about. I turned to Theron when he says that, and I said, "What was that about again?"
What about?
Chief narrator.
She is basically who I was told to find. She's the leader. That I've been looking for.
Of what?
The priest. I don't know. What does that mean? I'm like looking at it. But
She's the leader of the Raconteurs, and
okay.
Ogma wanted you to find her and wanted you to find the book, and thought that with a combination of those things you could stop the great evil that was coming.
Yep. Yep, that's what I thought.
So this is, for people who weren't looking at the map, this is the Desserin Valley and the Somber Hills. Move that out of the way. And so here's Feathergale Spire, Riverguard Keep, and Sacred Stone Monastery. 3 places that you've been.
So we do think that the city is big enough that those could be the things.
You walked down to the northeast. You walked down a tunnel from Feathergale Spire for, I think it was like 2 hours or something. And when you took the path to the west from Sacred Stone Monastery, that took you like 4 hours, I think.
Yeah.
When you went down the river from Riverguard Keep to the northwest, you went about a half hour before you ran into that elemental.
Okay.
So it's probably in the middle of all that, right?
Yeah.
You also will recall that, for whatever reason, Erkin hid in a tunnel from this place to the east that was completely dark and headed east.
Word.
Got it.
How does knowing these places save the world?
Well, I think we gotta continue reading. But it's a big book. It's gonna take some time.
So I want to finish up this section before we stop. She says, okay, the other two quadrants. To the northeast is the main entrance. This contained barracks, connected armories and guard rooms, and the stables, along with a storage area for their what? Animated constructs?
Those the golems.
Yeah.
So those are the knights golems then?
Nope, the dwarves. The book is about the dwarves.
Oh.
The northwest was the manufacturing center, mainly forges and foundries, along with one armory and a library. She kind of thumbs through the book. There's an awful lot more here, but that at least tells us about the structure of the city, what you might expect to find in each quadrant, and where the other entrances might be. You say you found how many of them?
I think we found 3 of them.
Interesting. One wonders what other dangers are down here beside the Queen.
Well, the other 2, there was earth elementals at the northeastern entrance, and the southeastern entrance had water elementals, both very strong. The earth elementals were trying to summon some what was it, a god or demon or something?
Yeah, someone from the earth elemental plane.
Ogremok.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to summon Ogremok.
Prince of Earth.
Okay, well this is making sense though. The waterway connects where the water creatures are. The earth people are near where the golems are. We've got the palace here. This is where the Queen took up residence. That leaves the northwest with the forges and the armory.
Yes, we get it. They're all named after those things. They're all in those locations.
You hear a single set of quick moving footsteps below you that starts to ascend the stairs.
Uh-oh. We got company.
Ready my weapons.
Ready weapons.
You guys! It's Hammond Cost. Big Crow. Big Crow. Did you guys hear that scream?
Yeah, that was the Queen.
Oh. Did you get her?
You got her.
Good. I I heard the scream, and then, like an hour later, this huge fucking crow. He just came flying down the tunnel and fucked up my zombies. They're dead.
Oh, man.
I mean,
Hammond, this is Vivael.
hey, and hi, cat person.
That's to
Tell ya.
Tonka?
Tonka,
This
yeah.
is Tonka the truck.
This is Tonga. She's the truck.
He says, he didn't see me, but he's out there.
Is he tough?
Fucking huge, man. Oh, God. Oof. Big crow. Oh. Yeah, he basically just one-shot at those zombies. I mean, they were shit anyway. But, yeah.
Yeah, do you have a plan of what we should do about it?
Well, I mean, if we go outside again, probably want to keep low. He's hard to see. I mean, it's black as fuck out there, and, so is he.
Hey, Crow.
So,
Keep
I mean,
low.
I came in here because it was covered. You can't see in here. He probably can't even get through the door. But if we're going to spend any kind of amount of time outside, we may need to deal with him.
Makes sense. Let's take care of this horn here before we move on.
Time out. Where is the moon elf? Viviel was the last. She was the last one with her that I know of.
Oh, Teresiel. Right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Ah. Let me think. I gotta see if she knows.
Teresial.
Okay. Um. Uh. When I was taken, by the howling hatred flyers, I saw that Teresiel had been captured by the monks. Well, not the monks. She didn't know they were monks. By the Earth people.
You were just there.
You were just where?
We were at the monastery with the monks and the earth people, and they said that they sold the two of you to someone else, and you went places.
The two of us?
Yeah. There was no one else with them, right?
Well, they
mean,
could have been down in
There
the.
were lots of us.
They were all at the monastery except for you two, I thought.
No, I didn't. More of them.
More got
Fine.
sold to people and stuff.
Yeah, so there's a bunch that you know of. You know that Broldenthar was captured and was located in the monastery, and you saved him. You now know that Vivael was captured by the air people. You know that you were told there were others that they thought were dead. No, I guess the other people that you know where they went are the other adventurers. And you know that Desena Norvel was apparently also captured by the air people.
Which one is she?
She's the Waterdavian noble that Romulus is looking for.
Aren't you a little upset you didn't find her yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit.
I think Desena was taken below.
Below.
Yes.
Probably to the water place. Because
No.
she's got water in her name,
No.
right?
No. Below. Below here.
What's below here?
I don't know, but there's a shaft in the bottom of the pyramid. You guys know about it because Percy went down there and basically went insane.
Percy's the man.
That's right. Well, he's always kind of insane, so it's hard to tell sometimes.
It's hard for me to remember everything that you guys have been told, so like the snippets about where people are, you need to write down. There's a lot of information.
Too much.
Yeah, well, I mean, either you want to figure out what's going on and find people, or you don't. I mean, if you don't want to know the information, you can just stumble along. That's an option. I mean, I'm not saying you can't. I'm not being upset about it. I mean, you can just kind of have people tell you where to go, and that's a perfectly acceptable way to do it. So, just trying to make sure there's nothing else that we should go over right now. Yeah, okay. We'll end on this piece of information. There's a bunch more that she can tell you about stuff from the book. Okay, and I mean, certainly giving her time to read through it is going to make it so that she can give you a good summary. But she'll say, it says here that Scrivener learned that the dwarves had discovered an extensive cave system underneath the city, and they chose not to explore it, as the creatures who dwelled within were powerful. So they decided to simply guard the passages which led up from the cave system. Scrivener himself did explore this area a little, and discovered it to be an ancient drow temple that disappeared thousands of years before Tyarbasil?
They look shocked.
That sounds terrible. So
Gasp.
That's
one.
nice. That's where we'll end. You guys don't
Dun,
have to.
dun.